Hey folks, it's me, Class1. This is a fully covered tutorial on how to use my script, and this is based on my latest version 7.4. I would like to start with by telling you that there are 3 screen type modes that you're able to set based on what kind of gameplay you're looking for. The first one is called label mode. In this mode, you can see little box overlays in the middle of your screen. The labels are used to describe what you're pressing. I recommend you to start with this mode actually. You see, the pros are you can see whatever you're doing with the script or whatever you're changing. The disadvantages are you can only use in the full screen windowed mode. I don't know what about you, but I don't really lose any performance. Now second type is called sound mode. Now you can play the game in full screen mode, and all it does is it makes sounds.
And 16, Iron Sight.
Third mode is called streamer mode. Basically for streamers, it makes no sounds nor it shows any overlays. You can toggle between those modes by pressing the home key in the game, or you can open up available.ini in the configurations folder. Little guy below it to help you out. As we're in the folder, I'll tell you what this configurations files are. Starting with app-hotkeys.ini. Now you basically store all of your hotkeys in this file. You're able to make changes to it. The next one is apprandom.ini. The first section is called fire. Fire for the rate of fire. Basically it fluctuates between 20 and 30 milliseconds. You can make changes to it, but bear in mind, if you're going to change it, I'd recommend you to set to a value where it feels natural for you, the player, and your enemy. That way you won't need to spend another $30 or $15 to get a new copy of the game. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, the same thing goes for the festlet section. Basically this is a dangerous value to play around with. Don't worry about preset names.ini, preset values.ini. You can actually let the community know what your values are. That way you're gonna help everyone filling up the values which are not available, especially for the 4x scope values. Save history.txt. Now when you save your adjusted values, the changes remain in the form of text, which can be found in this file. So yeah. Alright, we're in the game. What is our first priority? Of course, pick up a weapon. After you pick up a weapon, use numpad keys to set the desired preset. Weapon preset goes first, sight preset goes second. Now, weapon presets are numpad 1 to numpad 9 keys. Sight presets are numpad 0, divide, multiply, and subtract keys. Numpad 1 as your M16A4, numpad 2 as your M416, numpad 3 as your SCAR L. These are the most common ARs in the game. Numpad 4 for the AKM, numpad 5 as your Mini 14, and numpad 6 as your SKS. Yes, these are sniper rifles, but can also be used in close quarters combat. And sometimes you'll need to spray on that bitch like a beast, know what I'm saying? So that's why we have these 2 weapons in our list. Numpad 7 has an interesting drill to it. Turn 7 to the right and you'll see that it looks like a V. Of course, V for vector. Numpad 8, 8 looks like a lowercase g, just like Google, so G for grows up. Numpad 9, 9 for ump9. Next one is adjusting the recoil values. All you do is pick your favorite preset and adjust it using arrow up and arrow down keys. After you're done adjusting, just press numpad enter and it will automatically save the values. Now let's talk about the loadouts. Now this is the most beautiful part in my script. Let's say you're in a situation where you have 2 different weapons on both of your slots. Now the recoil for every weapon is different. It lets you to have 2 different presets on each slot. Now, to set a preset for the first slot, all you gotta do is press 1, then choose your preset, and for the second slot, you press 2 and choose the preset for the second slot. Now, you're able to disable the recoil for each slot, and you can do that by pressing F1 for the first slot and F2 for the second slot. Also, you're able to enable and disable auto fire for the sidearm slot. The key for that is F3. That's especially useful at the beginning of the game, right? Now sometimes you might forget what presets you have in your slots, and there's a way to check it, which only works for the label screen mode. You just press F4 and voila. Now getting to very simple stuff. F5. So F5 enables and disables the ADS feature. F6 enables and disables the hold breath while ADS feature. F7 enables and disables the fast load feature. Talking about fast load, you can use it in and outside your inventory by just pressing caps lock. F8 enables and disables the crowd jump feature. But everybody knows that as soon as the first patch is released, you will not need the crowd jump feature anymore. You also get numpad delete, which enables the free mode feature. Now the idea behind that is to temporarily stop all recoil features, so you're only left with ADS, fast load, and crowd jump. And you also get end key, which enables and disables the rapid fire feature for all presets. Now this comes handy when you only want the script to compensate only when you're at auto fire mode and let you shoot single bullets on single fire mode. Alright, so I hope I covered everything. If you have any questions, contact me via Discord and just let me know. So yeah.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things, I gotta just let it all out. I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about, telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that, telling me things about rap, talking the truth and that stab in my back that will knock me off track. No, too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear.